Hello guys, this is DB4 Life Daniel Ben. I'm here today to give you episode 3 of Multiverse. We're going to be kicking things off with a tag team match. It's going to be the New Day versus Hideo, Itami and Finn Balor. And it's going to be determining the team that faces Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns coming up. We've only got one more show after this before Extreme Rules. That tag team match between the two winning teams will determine the first tag team champions of Multiverse. New Day out to a chorus of boos, as always. Eager to see how New Day do in the Multiverse. As we try and build our tag team division, Ambrose and Reigns got off to a good start yesterday. Episode 2, defeating Miz and Mizdow. The winning team from this match will face Ambrose and Reigns. That match will be coming up at Extreme Rules. Don't know what stipulation will be added to that match. It might just be a straight championship match. I do like the New Day's new entrance animation, looking quite good all in all. More than likely I'll be changing the attires of New Day, the colour scheme anyway. But it's going to be Big E and Kofi in this one, their opponents. Heading to the ring, it's Finn Balor. Balor, of course, wearing just his regular attire, saving the demon attire for special events such as pay-per-view, such as title matches. I like that he's got 2 entrance animations as well. I think the face looks good for a first-time character. Pretty spot on. You can tell a lot of effort has gone into like the snakeskin, the trunks and the knee pads, all looking pretty awesome. So far, Multiverse has been doing quite well. We're still keen to get more views, more subscriptions, and more likes. But so far, it's just about getting the word out. Multiverse is something we're going to be keeping on top of. The video quality will be getting better with the new game capture card that I've got. There's going to be a lot more episodes updated a lot more frequently. We've got some big things happening, especially with Extreme Rules coming. A lot of new attires. A lot of new matchups we've got planned, a lot of surprises as well. Making sure you're also following us on Twitter to hear the latest announcements. It's at WWE Multiverse. Right there on the broadcast booth, as you can see right now. Make sure you hit that. Make sure you get that Twitter account followed. And here comes Hideo Itami, going to be teaming up with Balor. Itami looks awesome as well. Really good scam work. First time appearance in Multiverse with Finn Balor. Decided to team these two up. They did have a short tag team on NXT late last year. Decided to bring them in as a tag team because the main card, the main singles championships are still being established. We saw Dolph Ziggler win the Intercontinental Championship on episode 2 in the match against Luke Harper. Certainly Itami and Balor both could be getting championship matches down the line, but we're eager to boost all divisions, especially going into our first event coming up. It's going to be Kofi kicking things off against Balor. Balor getting the advantage from the get-go. Heading on takeover. Balor now. He's got a lot. very surprised at the amount of the overall rating of Balor in this game. But he's much higher than Kofi in this. I also like that animation where you can take someone straight to the floor by a clothesline. Xavier Woods on the floor now, taking advantage, the three-man team advantage. Big E also, the illegal man. Now we've got a double team on the floor. Throwing Balor into the security railing. With all the New Day attacking Balor now, Kofi's got to just keep in the ring, can draw that count out. Springboard lands on Big E, Balor sidesteps it. Miscommunication. Face first goes Kofi on the concrete. Balor there showing a lot of initiative, managing to get out of the way of that springboard splash. Kofi back in the ring to break up the count. Balor can't seem to get out of the New Day attack on the floor. Woods is always there as that backup. Kofi with his clap taunt, new for 2K16. Michinoku driver. And there's that taunt again, trying to get the fans into it. Don't seem to be very responsive. Got a lot of great teams lined up for this division. Still got the Ascension, Primetime Players, Golden Stardust, Lucha Dragons, plus some other combinations that we've yet to reveal. Certainly Balor and Itami getting the nod ahead of those teams shows you their standings in the multiverse roster. Big E now with a big size and weight advantage over Itami. Itami using his speed to manage to get out of the way. Might be going for a T-bone suplex into a float over into a pin. Just the one count for Big E. Big shots to the gut. Itami manages to use his technical expertise to get out of that one with the arm wringer. And now he's got shot to the gut. Big E best on his back when it comes to Itami. Itami trying to go for those palm slaps. Palm thrust to the face. But Big E now using that superior mass and size. Inverted DDT by Itami. Manages to get the big man over with a back body drop. And an elbow square to the top of the head. Itami might be thinking about tagging out now. But again, the New Day bringing back to their corner. We saw a lack of tag team cohesion between Reigns and Ambrose in episode 2. Will that continue going into this tag team match? Both teams seem to be working fine just far. Itami with a pin, lateral press. Xavier's got the referee detained. Don't think it would have been a 3 count, but Wood showing that man advantage on the floor can be a big assistance. Slammed by Big E. Woods now putting a weapon into the ring, bringing to that steel folding chair into the matchup, and I think Itami's head just struck the back of the chair. Big E throws the chair onto Itami. The referee might think about getting that chair out of the ring. Big suplex. The New Day here showing why they might be the favourites to win the Tag Team Championship. Certainly Reigns and Ambrose booked their spot in the finals at Extreme Rules. A pay-per-view place is an important thing. There's a lot of competition to get spots on the multiverse, let alone the special events. Balor now in the match, whip far side. Big E though with that huge overhead belly to belly. And again, taunting, trying to get the fans behind them. There's that running attack. That running squash by Big E takes Balor down. Big E now. Balor now with a powerbomb. Got the big man up and over. That could do it. It's a lot of weight coming down on the back of the shoulders. And just getting a 2 count. Head scissors with elbow strikes. Balor and Itami really doing well in this matchup. They're doing the early going into this contest. Balor up top. Elbow drop. Not the coup de grace just yet. Could that be coming down the line? Woods caught Balor's eye there. Was Woods trying to get in the ring? I'm not sure, but Big E certainly took advantage of the distraction. Balor trying to get out of the New Day corner. And I think he's going for that shotgun drop kick. Yeah, Big E just absolutely launched right into the corner, the back of his head, smacking that turnbuckle. Balor went for the corner drop kick. Big E manages to roll out the ring. He rolled out that bottom corner. Balor shot to the back of the neck. Straight on the ropes. Back suplex. Woods seems to be in Balor's head. Can Big E take advantage once again? Seems that way. And here we go. That is coming up to it. It's time for the midnight drive. That's it. That's their finish. Kofi with a pin. And Itami breaks it up. That would have been sure defeat for the team of Hideo Itami and Finn Balor. The Tag Team Championships, as all championships here on Multiverse, meaning a lot to each competitor. And that's a roll-up pin. Balor just took that finish and just got a 2 count. Balor needs to get out of that ring. He sustained a big 3-on-1 disadvantage during this matchup. Inverted DDT. Balor now making his way over to Itami. The fresh man in. Kofi trying to cheap shot Balor on the way out. Itami blocks the strike. And it could be. Is it time for the GTS? It connects. Kofi's done. Big E knows this. He breaks up the pinfall. That was a big critical moment in this matchup. Head scissors takeover by Kofi. The New Day team just survived the GTS by Hideo Itami. Boot to Balor. Weary on the apron after his beating. Michinoku driver again. Kofi up top. Elbow drop from the corner. Balor sidesteps, running boot to the corner. Kofi trying to knock Balor off the apron again, but it did not work. Both men trying to get on their feet. Both need tags. Suplex by Kingston. Going up top one more time. Elbow drop again. Caught Itami right in the bottom of the back. Was that a wise move? Especially with Kofi needing to make a tag himself. Kofi, spear to Balor, knocks him off the apron. Itami now. Falcon Arrow. Is he calling for it? He just gave the signal. Kofi countered. Running clothesline. And another running clothesline. Catches the kick. Leg sweep by itami. Building serious momentum. The crowd on their feet. Tag out to Balor. Kofi might be prime for Balor to take the victory. Running powerbomb. Balor heading up top. Big E, he knows where he's coming for the coup de grace. Big E stops him. But Balor fights his way. Missile drop kick. Big E gets took down. Lands on back of Kofi's head. Bloody Sunday by Balor. Going for the pin. But Big E again breaks it up. The New Day team, like them or not, they've made sure to be blocking all these potential pin attempts. Trouble in Paradise by Kofi Kingston. Itami's on the other side of the ring. Has Balor got his hand under the rope? 2, 3, the New Day have won. But Balor, I think, had his hand under the rope. We go into our next contest. The New Day, they've advanced. They will be facing Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. But here comes the leader of the Wyatt family, alongside Erick Rowan. Here comes the patriarch of the family that is dominating WWE Multiverse. Bray Wyatt on his way to the ring. He's going to be taking on somebody who's been causing problems for the Wyatt family. Someone who stood aside Dolph Ziggler during his match with Luke Harper last week. He's going to be taking on Ryback coming up soon. Bray Wyatt's creepy entrance definitely gets the fans on their feet. We've seen the other two members of the Wyatt family, Harper and Strowman, in the past episodes. But now here comes the other two. It's Bray Wyatt, Erick Rowan in his corner. Ziggler not going to be in Ryback's corner. Ziggler's not here during this episode. Wait a minute, Ziggler is here. Ziggler weren't booked for a match here tonight. He's just here to support Ryback. Is that a wise move, considering that Ziggler, he will be defending the Intercontinental Championship coming up at Extreme Rules. He's going to be taking on Luke Harper in an Extreme Rules match for the Intercontinental Championship. Ryback is going to be taking on Braun Strowman at the event as well. Wait a minute, Wyatt snuck in during the entrance. Wyatt with a huge crossbody surprises Ryback. Now he's putting the boots to him. The match ain't even gone to the way. The fans not happy with that at all.
I'm the eater of worlds.
Wyatt proclaims himself the eater of worlds. I was surprised to see Ziggler come out here tonight. But what Ryback looks like he's going to need it to counteract not only Erick Rowan, but also the assault of Bray Wyatt, the leader, leading by example. He's all over Ryback during the early going of this matchup. Tilt-a-whirl gutbuster from a suplex position. Ryback ain't even had a chance to get out of the blocks during this one. German suplex lands the big guy on the back of his head. The fans trying to support Ryback, trying to get him back into this thing. Pump handle into a slam. This hasn't been fair from the get-go. Ryback hasn't been able to even do anything yet. He's been completely overmatched after being assaulted during his entrance. Uranagi slam by Wyatt. Wyatt now going for his signature walk, and that could mean only one thing. Yes, it's going to be Sister Abigail. Wyatt hits Sister Abigail, and that should do it. Ryback has been completely destroyed by Bray Wyatt. The man who has caused so many problems for the Wyatt family during the 3 episodes so far of Multiverse has just been absolutely outmatched by Wyatt after getting assaulted during his entrance. Wyatt completely had this match from the get-go. There was nothing Ziggler could do to help his partner. Help the man that was in his corner last time. Wyatt scores the huge pinfall. The Eater of Worlds has arrived. And coming up now, the main event of episode 3. It's going to be John Cena versus Kane. Cena needs to win this matchup, or else his matchup against Seth Rollins at Extreme Rules will be a non-title match. If Cena does win, however, he gets to pick the stipulation for the match. There's a lot riding on this main event. Cena, of course, earning that championship match by coming with an eyelash of becoming the WWE Champion during the end of episode 1. He had Seth Rollins pinned on several occasions. Just couldn't quite match it. But Cena, he has his shot coming up, but only if he manages to get past the Director of Operations, if he manages to get past Corporate Kane. Cena's got to be wary though. Kane will have the WWE Champion in his corner during this matchup. Cena giving great respect to the fans. This is a hot main event to finish episode 3. Here comes 2 members of the Authority. Kane making his first appearance here on Multiverse in the main event contest. Seth Rollins in tow. Cena knows he's got a huge obstacle and he's not going to wait to get things started. Here we go. Cena with a running clothesline. Cena off to a hot start. He knows he's got it all to do. Fisherman's suplex. Cena wasting no time going for the pin. Kane manages to easily get out at 1. Cena showing great urgency. He knows he must win this. If he does, he can pick any stipulation he wants for his main event. If Kane, however, wins, then Cena will not get a championship match. He will still be facing Seth Rollins at Extreme Rules. However, it will be non-title. The fans, of course, seeing Cena on their feet with the Hurricane Rana takeover. Cena whipping Kane to the floor. The WWE Champion now on the apron, having words with the number 1 contender at the minute. Kane now. Full Nelson into a slam. Kane looked like he's going to get Cena into a powerbomb position and straight down. We've seen a lot go on during this episode. We've seen the New Day triumph in their tag team match against Finn Balor and Hideo Itami. We've seen Bray Wyatt show his absolute dominance, taking out Ryback. And we've come to this point where it's the main event. Cena has got a huge obstacle in his path. Can he take it down, Kane? Can he get his championship match? The fans behind Cena. Very much behind the man to take down Seth Rollins. Cena now going for a sunset flip bomb. Can he get the cover? Kane manages to roll his shoulder at 2. Rollins again on the apron. Cena, understandably furious. He knows Rollins will just detain the referee if he can. And Kane don't need this help. But he's going to take it, the authority all out, to protect Seth Rollins' championship. And there's a jawbreaker. Cena now going for the AA. Kane's done. Rollins just pulled the referee out at 2. The champion, he don't want to be defending that championship against Cena. Cena had the match won after the AA. And it looks like Rollins is going to be ejected. The referee is throwing him out. Cena had the match won. The fans are on their feet. They're happy that Rollins has been thrown out. Cena now, he's going to hit it again. AA to Kane. Cena scores the big pin. Cena is going to Extreme Rules. He's going to be getting the WWE Championship match. And as always, rate, comment and subscribe if you like this. See you again soon, guys.